Good morning, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. So today we'll talk about dashboards, right? So how to create a report. So normally we use Power BI desktop to create a report, right? So after creating a report, what normally we do? We test the report, right? Everything is properly looking good or not, we'll test it. So this kind of a testing is called as unit testing. Clear? So normally we create a report and we test it, right? So mother is going to be preparing a coffee or a tea, right? After that, mother A is going to check the coffee, right? So that first kind of a testing or checking is called as a unit testing. Remember that. So this is also interview question. Who's going to be doing unit testing? Okay, who's going to be doing unit testing for your reports or for your SQL server store procedures or the queries, whatever the work you do? Who's going to be doing unit testing? Unit testing will be done by the developer, that is you. Clear? So you think coffee, whatever the mother is making is a coffee, right? The coffee itself is a single unit. You think as that as a unit, okay? That unit will be tested by the creator. Who's going to be making the coffee? Mother. So mother is nothing but a developer. So whoever is going to be preparing the code, those people are going to be doing the unit testing. Without unit testing, you should not send the code to the testing department. Clear? So normally developers are going to be, developing the code. So create a code and test it. Clear? So this kind of a testing is called as a unit testing. Remember. So this kind of a testing is called as a unit testing. Everything is looking good or not. For example, when you create a report, you open the report after, in the Power BI desktop. After that, what you do? You deploy the report to the Power BI service. After deploying the report to the Power BI service, you open in the Chrome browser, app.powerbi.com. You open to the Chrome browser, you will be able to test it. You open in the Firefox, you open in the Edge. So everywhere you're going to be opening and you're taking the printouts also. Sometimes you will be able to convert the report into Excel and take the printouts, and everything has to print properly. One page should not go this side, one page should not go that side. Everything properly it has to display. Clear? So all the settings and everything, you have to do it, you have to configure it, and you have to deploy the report. So everything has to work properly. So once everything is done, the report will be going to the proper production department. Am I clear? So remember, whenever you create any code, it could be Java code, .NET code, Power BI code, SQL code, or Android code, any code when you develop, compulsorily you have to test it. Who's going to be testing? The first level of testing is called as a unit testing. This is the first level testing. Okay, this is what is called first level testing. Will be done by the creator only. Who's going to be doing always this kind of a testing? Unit testing done by the creator of the code, creator of the unit. Unit means that could be a single Power BI report. That is one single unit, right? Or it could be one SSIS package, or it could be a query, or it could be a stored procedure. Whatever that you have developed, that is called as a unit, right? That unit will be tested by the developer only. If the developer is happy with the output, for example, mother is going to check the coffee taste. So lot of testings mother is going to be doing, right? Mother is going to be verifying whether the color of the coffee is good or bad. So if it is not good, she will be putting more milk or more. If it is more and dark, she will be adding more milk. Or if it is light in color, she will be adding some more coffee powder, right? And she will be tasting the sugar level. Sugar is more or less. If it is less, put more sugar. And she will be boiling whether we are getting good, good smell, good aroma smell, good coffee smell or not. If it is there, then mother is going to be serving the coffee, right? So lot of testing within 2 to 5 minutes of time, mother is going to be preparing, and after that she is going to be serving, right, coffee. So while serving the coffee, lot of other things also she will be taking care. That is what is called environment, where you're going to be, deploying this report. You're going to be deploying the report to the Power BI service. But how the consumer is going to be checking? Consumer wanted to take the printout and see the report, or a consumer wanted to see the report in the Excel file, or a consumer wanted to see the report in the is Firefox, or consumer wanted to see your report in his .NET application. So wherever the consumer wanted to see, we have to test it today with all these possibilities. If you are not able to test it, at least you have to tell this to the tester, so that the tester will again test it. Lot of testings you will be able to do after you preparing a program. Lot of other testings. For example, we can open the report in the Chrome and we will be able to test it, but you will not be able to run the report in the .NET because you're not a .NET developer, so you will not be able to do that. But at least that testing, the other team could do that. So whatever the testing that you can do, that you have to do it. So mother is going to be preparing the coffee, and while serving, she is also taking care whether the cup and saucer is clean or not, whether cup of water is there on the table or not, whether the table is cleaned or not, right? So the table should not shake, right, when the guest comes and sit on the dining table. All these things mother is going to be taking care, and light is on, fan is on, right? So all these things are called environmental testings, right? So it is not only the coffee the mother is going to be giving to the guest, but also a lot of other things environmentally, whether the guest is comfortably sitting at the dining table or not. It is also very, very important. That is what is called environment. So mother is going to be taking care of everything before serving the coffee, including water bottle, including the dining table cleanliness and cup and saucer, and the environment, fan, light, switch, the smell in the room, everything you have to take care, right? You cannot say, I will only prepare a coffee, but remaining thing I don't, means people definitely will give the complaint to you. So whenever you prepare any, in a code, so everything has to be tested by you, maximum things. Again, remaining things also will be taken care by the testing team, right? So everything the testing department is going to be doing. So what kind of a testing the testing team is going to be performing? So testing team is going to be performing SIT testing, system integration testing, UAT testing, user acceptance testing, performance testing, right? So performance testing and user acceptance testing, regression testing. So regression testing, all these things, there are a lot of things, user interface testing, a lot of things they're going to be doing it. All of them will be done by the testing department. In this, you have a lot of testers are going to be recruited. Clear? So you are going to be developing as a developer, and you also going to be performing a testing. Whatever the testing done by the developer is called as a unit testing. First level testing is called as a unit testing, or whatever the developer is going to be testing, that kind of a testing is called as a unit testing. Unit testing is not going to be done by the testers in your company. Am I clear? So you create a report, then you do the unit testing, and after that you also went to all these testings and you deploy a report. Clear? You deploy a report. You create a report. So how do you create a report? Create a report using Power BI desktop. See, clear? That is what you're going to be doing. So after that, you deploy a report to Power BI service. Clear? After deploying the report, what we need to create? We have to create a dashboard. Clear? We have to create a dashboard in Power BI service only. Remember. So dashboard cannot be created in the Power BI desktop. After deploying a report to the Power BI service, we are going to be creating a dashboard in Power BI service. The first question now, what is a dashboard? Right? So what is a dashboard? Why we have to create it? So report is there where the customer is going to be getting all the information about the sales and everything. So even though we have reports are available, what is a dashboard and why dashboards? These are the questions we must answer. Clear? So you take AdventureWorks data. So you take AdventureWorks data. What you do it? You clean the data, then you create a data set. After that, using a data set, you create multiple, reports. So one report will have multiple pages, and one page will have lot of visualizations, right? So maximum whatever the company wanted to have, you will be able to get them in your visualizations. Where is the visualization available? Within the pages. Where is the page available? Within the report. So report is nothing but your .pbix file. Remember that. Clear? So what is a report means? It is a .pbix file that you're going to be creating with the help of a Power BI desktop, right? So the other day we have created one data set and we have deployed, right? So let me open Power BI. Now I wanted to use the data set, whatever we have created using SQL Server. Do you remember? We are talking about creating a data set using Power BI service. So using SQL Server, sorry. So I wanted to go back and get the Power BI data sets. Already I have deployed it. Now PBI user 59, I'm going to be using. So I think this user got the access. I want to connect. Now I wanted to get what was the data set? SQL data set February 7th. Yes, I'm planning to get this. Now I told you, whenever you get the Power BI data set, remember one thing. What is it you need to remember? So you cannot see the data. Data is gone. Have you seen this? Now all the data set you're able to get. This data set is available in Power BI service. Power BI service means what? It is a computer, right? This computer will have a RAM. So all this is available, RAM of this computer. Now I am going to be connecting to my computer. This is Kadar machine. This is my machine called Kadar, and this is my laptop. Where it is available? It is available in Hyderabad. So I am planning to connect over internet, right? Over internet or online. So do you think that this is available in India? So this might be available in US. This Power BI service is a server, one computer, right? This computer may be in US, maybe in India. I don't know where is located. Now, my Power BI desktop is going to be getting the data from the RAM of my computer. I am not going to be, see, even my computer has a RAM. So normally Power BI is going to be getting the data, storing the data into the RAM of my computer, because in this case, I am not going to be getting the data. I am establishing a connection. I am not going to be physically getting any data storing into the RAM. I will be lively getting this data from the RAM of that computer only. So you can see connected to the live. So what is the meaning of connected to the live? This is interview question. So how the Power BI is going to be getting the data from the Power BI service? So when you establish a connection to the Power BI service, people would ask you, will the data, whatever the data that is there in the Power BI service, will that come to your RAM of your computer? The answer is no. Whatever be the data that you're able to see here, the data you are not going to be getting and loading into the Kadar machine's RAM. It is not going to come. So if you think that is completely live, so you will be able to see when there is a import here. So when there is a direct connectivity mode, one is called import. Import means you're going to be getting the data, Excel data will be imported to the RAM of your computer. Or SQL Server also you can take the data, put into either direct query or RAM of the computer. The next one is called direct query. We've spoken about it. When you have a large amount of data in the SQL, So we cannot use import, we need to use direct query. The third connection mode is called live. So when the live going to be used, going to be used when you create a data set and deploy it to the Power BI service. After that, you're going to be consuming the data set. So that case, you're going to be establishing a live connection. What is the meaning? Meaning means import means you store the data into the RAM of your computer. Direct query means you're not going to be getting the data from the SQL Server or the Oracle. You're going to be again connecting to the database only. Okay, you're going to be connecting to the database only, and you're going to be getting the data. Power BI does not store any data locally when you use a direct query. When are we going to be using? When you have a large amount of data. For example, I have a 10 terabytes of data in my data warehouse. Can I use import? You cannot use, because import means get all the data from the SQL Server database or a data warehousing database, and you need to store it in the RAM. 10 terabytes of data, after compression, it will become 1 terabyte of data that I cannot store it. So import methodology cannot be used. I was talking about direct query, right? So today I'm talking about a live connection. Live connection means when you deploy the data set to the Power BI, if you wanted to again connect it to that data set in order to create a report, so you are going to be connecting live. That means you're not going to be getting the data. So no data is going to come to Power BI desktop. But what will come? Only schema. Schema means a table names and column names will come. Table name, column names, everything you can see. But data is not going to come to the Power BI. So that is what you got to understand, guys. Clear? So now I wanted to create a lot of reports. Now you should be able to see the column names or the table names. So column names, table names, locations, products, everything is available. You wanted to establish beautiful reports. Now you can do. So whatever the question you have, so you should be able to create a beautiful visualizations. For example, I wanted to know the KPIs we're going to be taking, card visualizations. I wanted to understand what is the complete sales, right? So the complete sales, how do I get it? So this is a sales amount I have. Now I can go and I should be able to create a beautiful reports like that. So now you're able to see the data. This data coming from where? This data coming from the Power BI service. You don't have locally any data. Remember, so this is your sales. Now Control C and Control V and go and delete this. Now I wanted to have the tax amount also. So this is the tax amount. You're able to get this data not from the local RAM. So Kedar machine does not have any data. Always there is a request is going to go where? To the Power BI service, that is a server. So that is going to be storing this data. From there you're getting the data and aggregating the data showing, right? So when you go here, you will be able to know the summing operation is happening where? The summing operation is happening within the Power BI. Remember, it will get the data from the Power BI and the summing, because if we have 10 and 20, 10 and 20, I cannot showcase here. So 10 and 20, after that, I have to perform the sum operation 30. So 30 is the processing. This processing will be done by the Power BI desktop. I'm going to be doing this operation. So this is going to be summing it and it is going to be displaying it. So both operations are now done by the Power BI desktop, but this individual data is going to be stored by the Power BI service. So you are getting the data from there. This is the raw data you're getting. And after getting the data, Power BI going to be summing the data. After summing the data, and you're going to be displaying the data. So how many operations are going on, you understand. Clear? You get a pizza. After getting a pizza, what you do? You heat it and you serve the food, right? So all these things, only the pizza is prepared and packed and it is going to be delivered to you. So after getting that, what you do? Again, you come at the home, in the home, what you do? You heat the pizza once again because you want to serve hot, and again you're going to be serving. So doing some kind of a processing, heating, again, and serving the display means serving the thing, right? So even though everything is available, but lot of activities Power BI desktop is going to be doing, the summing operation it is going to be doing. But you wanted to do not some operation, I wanted to perform what is called as average operation. So you can say this is sum of transaction. So here I would like to go and perform the average of transaction. So you can just change. So you will become to know average of transaction amount is 38. Clear? The sum is this much. Transaction amount is this much. Whatever you wanted to modify, you will be able to modify. That is fine, right? So I would like to have the freight amount, courier charges, total courier charges. Now I wanted to know how the year-wise sales is going on. So for each and every requirement, I have a beautiful visualization. The customer is going to be asking, tell me, Bhaskar, year-wise the sales. Year-wise means I have a order date here. So order date is a key column, but this order date is going to be linked to the date key. So after that, I'm going to be getting year and number. So this is what is called year. So you will be able to get the year. So I have to perform. So remove this. It should not sum. It should not sum, because whenever you see the numbers, Power BI thinking, you need to aggregate the data. So what you do permanently, you need to remove this, calculations. How to do that? Click on this symbol and you will be able to. Okay, we did not do this. We cannot do any this kind of settings also, right? You will be able to go here and perform some settings, because since the data is not with me, I'm not able to perform these operations also. Otherwise, before deploying, you need to ask the data set guy to don't summarize this kind of a data, right? So that is fine. But I cannot do this because the data is not with me. You cannot change. So as soon as you you drop it here, it will be able to give you like this. And I would like to have year-wise sales amount. So year-wise sales amount. So now I have to go and add some borders, and I have to go and give the data labels also. It is year-wise, the data, changing, and the sales is more and more. So that is what I wanted to understand. Now, the next one I would like to take and see how the region-wise sales is going on. So beautifully, you need to organize everything. So I would like to have the region-wise or the category-wise. Where is the category? Category, I'm able to get it with the help of product category, and product category-wise sales. I wanted to have it. Now go. I wanted to remove this legend. So the bikes is this, right? This name I wanted to write on top of this. I don't want to have this legend. So this I wanted to remove it. So how to remove it? Click on this. This is what is called legend. You have to make it off. All these things are going to be learning later, guys. So don't worry about all these things. I will be talking about when to use which visualization and how to change all these things. We're going to be learning as part of Power View. You should not be worried about it. So let me click on this. Go to data label. I wanted to show not only the data value and percentage, but also all. All means I would like to know. I wanted to know what is the color of the color and the name, everything I would like to have it. So this will give me year-wise sales. This give me what is called as this category wise sales. This is a page number 1. Page number 1 is not sufficient. I go to the page number 2. In the page number 2 also, I will be able to create a lot of reports. You should not change this to actual page in the real time, working. So I'm going to be changing because I wanted to show you the, in the bigger size. So the screen and everything, I'm changing this. Otherwise, you should not change this. You need to use the fit to page only, right? Every time I'm just going here and making the changes. You should not do any kind of a changes, right? So I'm just going here and displaying some more data pages here. I wanted to get, you can also copy this, copy Control C and Control V. You can have this, the visuals like that. You can copy one visual from the first page to second page also. And after that, so you wanted to use this, you can use this. Otherwise, you can delete. I would like to have some unit price. So some, or the freight amount or some other amount, order quantity, I wanted to display it here, right? So total, how many products we sold, this many. So this is one thing I would like to have it. Now, one more report I wanted to have, since I have a locations, right? I have a location. I would like to take the state-wise sales. So I can take the map. So where is the map we have? So there is a map called scatter chart, and there is a globe, right? So there is a map. So, or we can also take the field map. I don't want to take this. I want to go in for the map. So get the map, and what is that I would like to have. So when you go to the map, you have to give the, latitude, longitude, right? So, or you can have the location, legend, lot of other things, but don't worry about it. Simply you drag and drop the state or click on the state, automatically it will take where it wanted to take. So let me Control C and Control V. Let me move this to here and let me delete this. Okay. I wanted to have the map visualization, the second page, and simply display the map. Okay. Now, if you understand where the sales is happening, you will know. So when I drag and drop the state, so you will understand North America where the sales is more. You can see the bubbles, right? And Australia also, you can see some bubbles. And you see Europe also, you see some bubbles. And Africa also, you see one bubble. So in these places, the sales is happening. So, or you can say, these are the, state names which are available from these country. Country number one, you can say North America. One more country name, you can see Africa. One more country name, you can see Australia and Europe. So this is the data our location table has. But even though all the locations are available, if there is no sales, this bubble will disappear. If there is no sales, this bubble will disappear. If there is no sales, this bubble will disappear. Because if the zero sales means these bubbles are not going to come, because I have added only the state. Okay, it is only giving the states, but I wanted to add the fact data or the sales data. Now let me go and drag and drop sales amount. As soon as I'm dragging and dropping sales amount, see, a lot of things are gone. Only Australia got shown. Okay, so it is only giving you the sales. This is Australia. In that there is a state called New South Wales, right? So instead of a state, what I'm trying to give now, I'm trying to add a city, right? So I'm trying to add a city. If you see the city-wise sales means, so the Australia, so when you go to Australia, you will be able to go, this is where the sales is more. Have you seen this? Now, when you come down here, this is where the sales is more. And when you go back, you will be able to get this kind of a sales in different countries, right? So when you go to the next page, when you come back to this page, it'll be properly. Even though you maximize, even though you minimize, even though you maximize, you go to the next page and come back to this page, means it will be something like this. Then afterwards, what you do, you want to just go back, click on this, go back, and you give data labels, right? So map settings are available. Title is there, effects are there, visual border, if you want to give, you can give the border. So a lot of things are going to be, category labels are on. Category means and which location, right? Something like that. You will be able to give the category labels and everything. So this is how you should be able to create your and lot of styles will be there. Arial, So this is how it is going to be, right? When you change this, and you can have a dark map, dark and lighter map. So all these things you can learn them later. So don't worry about it. So this is how you should be able to, see where the sales is going on and everything, right? So this is what is called one thing I would like to showcase. So Deepthi is asking how to get the semester-wise sales. Now tell me, Deepthi, how to get it. Now you have the information with you, right? So you have a semester here. Have you seen the semester? So I'm going to be taking, this is year-wise sales, right? So instead of this, you take what? So you remove this and you will be able to drag and drop semester, right? So when you go to semester, you will be able to get, why is that? Yeah. You drag and drop it here. You will be able to know semester and this semester, this semester. So semester 1 is here, semester 2 is here, but it is taking all years of all semesters, right? So you have to take one slicer. So you will come to know which year, which semester sales you will, you will be able to identify, right? So the semester is available, just a drag and drop wherever you wanted to drag and drop, right? Semester wise sales and whatever you wanted to see, you will be able to see with this data. Am I clear? So now you have the data. Page number 2, you have the map sales, and page number 3, you wanted to have something else. So you create a lot of reports like that. And the page number 3, you wanted to have the slicer. Okay, you want to have the slicer. In the slicer, you will be able to take whatever you wanted to have it, right? So let me go and give. And here I would like to give the year-wise data. So year-wise data I wanted to give. And year-wise, I wanted to go to slicer settings and give a drop-down list. Or I can go to all these things you will be learning later. Don't worry about all of them. So in which year the sales is there. So you have not many years are available. I wanted to take this slicer. I would like to make it to tile. Okay. Tile means it will be like that. So I would like to create one tile here. That's it. I would like to give one year and nobody knows that this is a slicer at all. Clear? So you will be able to add 2005, 2006, 2007, 2007 like that. You will be able to give some slicers. Okay. Now within that, let me take one more slicer. Now within this slicer, let me take, and within this slicer, I would like to have the semester number, right? Semester number, I wanted to go to the slicer, and style, again, I would like to give the tile. Okay. So tile number 1 and tile number 2. You go and you will be able to add, right? So semester number 1 and 2. Okay. So the customer may ask you, right? What is the quarter number? What is the year number? What is the semester number? People may ask you, right? So like that you will be in 2006 and semester 1, what is the quantity sold? Something like that. Okay. 2006 semester 2, what is the sales, right? 2007 and semester 1, what is the sales? Like that, you will be able to have a lot of slicers and everything. You need to adjust, and the formatting, you should be able to do it. So whatever you would like to have it. Now I wanted to have cancel. I would like to have the some sales, right? Sales about product wise, or I will say geography wise sales. Where is the geography? Geography, or I will have the cities, right? I have a city, or I have a states. Location, let me go to the city, and drag and drop the city here, and sales you need to drag and drop. So city wise sales, in which city the sales is more, right? Let me take this format painter and have it. Let me go and data labels. You will be able to get the border and go to data labels, make it on. In which city the sales is more, right? So it is Milson's point. So all these things part of, I think it is from the city of Australia, I think. Let me just remove the city, and instead of city, let me drag and drop the state, right? So New South Wales. So this is the South Wales, and South Wales is available. Which country do you know? So let me drag and drop the country. Which country it is available? So it is there in the Australia. Clear? All the cities we're able to see from the Australia only. Even though we have America, we have Africa, the data is there, but the sales is not there. The sales is not there. So whatever be the cities and countries, everything we're able to get. So this is also only one single state. So only one single state, 3 million sales is going on within this state. These are the cities. Okay, so these are the cities you should be able to understand. Clear? So these are the cities where the sales is happen. So you can erase this. You can simply erase this. Now you should be able to see the complete sales like this, right? So whatever you wanted to have, you will be able to create lot many things, right? So you will be able to have also Control C, Control V. You can also have the total sales amount. Let me drag and drop it, right? Whatever you would like to have, Control C and Control V, lot many things the customer may ask you. So let me just go there and delete it, and tax amount, whatever you wanted to have it, you should be able to have them. And we can just, trigger 2005, this is a sales, 2006, this is a sales, 2007, this is a sales, 2008, this is a sales. Everything is going to change. So now when you go and, semester one, what is the sales? Again, you can have, quarter one, quarter two, whatever you wanted to have it, how the customer wanted to see the data. Based on that, you create a report. So you have page number 1, page number 2, page number 3, page number 4. You keep on creating a lot of pages. So whatever they're asking, the report is there. They need state-wise sales, product-wise sales, category-wise sales, color-wise sales, this-wise sales, that-wise sales, region-wise sales, everything there is a visualization. Clear? So what is a report means? So what is a report means? I told you already, report means detailed level information. So that is a problem now. So all the information is available. You take some requirement and you will be able to create a beautiful report. So report means detailed level information. But not everybody needs all the information. So I wanted to create a dashboard. Why dashboard means I need only high level information, not everything. Clear? I need only high level information. This is what I have to derive. So all of them have created here, but I shown this report to my company management, my customer. One guy is saying, beautifully you have developed Bhaskar, whatever we wanted to see, we were able to see. But now as a CEO of the company, I am not interested. You may create some 100 pages. You may create some 100 pages. And each page at least will have 5 to 6 visualizations. So around 500 visualizations I have to go through to understand my information. Clear? To get my data, I have to go to 100 pages and I have to scan through all the visuals. So if you take 500 into 500 visualizations I have to go. So CEO saying, I don't have that much of a time. What you do? You create one page for me. You take some important, for example, I wanted to know the total sales always. You take and pin this here. You keep. And I need the year-wise growth. You keep this here. And I don't need this one, tax and everything. And from the page number 2, I need something else. You put it here. From the page number 6, I need to have something like this. You create a single page report This is what is called a dashboard. So I wanted to see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Only 5 pieces of information I wanted to see regularly. I don't want to go to this 100 pages and I don't want to go to this 500 visualization. You create one page, single page report, and you give it to me. This is what is called as my dashboard. Clear? So dashboard will be created using your report only, right? So you need to create a report and you have to save the report first. So I have created the report. Now I have to save the report. How to save, you know, right? Click on the save button. It will get saved. I'm going to be, go to downloads folder. I'm going to be creating a sales report, right? Sales report created by, let us say, Bhaskar Jogi. This one I have created. Now I have created when today, February, you know, what is the date today? February 8th, right? Not 10th, February 10th, right? So it is 10th today. So I'm going to be creating February 10th and 2023. I'm going to be saving. After that, I have to deploy this report. Let me click on this. I wanted to go and I would like to deploy to this data set only. So choose this data set. I wanted to deploy this report. I have deployed. So once you deploy it, you have to go to the Power BI desktop. You have to go to the Power BI service and create a dashboard. Now, what is a dashboard? You know, right? So why dashboard and how to create a dashboard? I'll show you. Now, did you understand these questions? Right? So creating a report, we have done it. Deploying is also been done. Now create a dashboard in Power BI. I'll show you what is a dashboard means. It is a single page report. Okay. Single page report. Why it is means to show, to display, right? To render. Render means a display. So you need to give technical words to render, you know, high level data. So high level data means I told you, right? One example. So BBC News, I wanted to attend for 30 minutes, but unfortunately, I cannot, attend for 30 minutes. What is that? I focus on the news highlights for first 2 minutes. So welcome to BBC News. Then I switch on the TV. Then say news highlights. So 2 to 3 minutes, they will be telling about the news highlights. Once that is over, I switch off the TV. I'll come out because I don't have a time. So that is what is called high level data, high level information. How the news highlights can be prepared. First, they have to prepare the 30 minutes of the news. So from that only they need to pick up the news highlights, right? So without a news, you will not be able to prepare a news highlights. So without a report, you will not be able to create a dashboard. Clear? So dashboard will be to single page report and a dashboard will be prepared in the Power BI. Dashboard can be created in the Power BI service only. Clear? Not in PBI desktop. Clear? Now I have deployed. So you know what is it? What is the report means detail level information. What is a dashboard means this one. So you can create. So people will ask you how many dashboards you have created. Only one. How many dashboards you have created means you can say last 1 year 30 to 40 dashboards I have created. Clear? One is called CEO dashboard, sales dashboard, inventory dashboard, right? Marketing dashboard, right? And HR dashboard. Whatever the dashboard they wanted to have, you can create a dashboard. You can give the permission to that CEO or that manager. So lot everybody needs all the reports, right? So they need only, if you're a HR manager, why is that you wanted to take the sales data? Right? If you're a HR manager, you need the HR data. If you have HR data, you wanted to see only the HR data and you will be able to see HR dashboard. Clear? So you will be able to create a lot of dashboards. And what is the dashboards and everything we will be able to discuss now. Now, dashboard means detail level info is called as reports. High level info is called as a dashboard. Dashboard will be created in the Power BI service, not in the desktop. Dashboard is a read-only view of high level information. Dashboards can be created on multiple reports as well and multiple data sets as well. So what is the meaning? You prepare a report number one. Report number means you have a lot of pages, right? This is what is called report number one, and you also create one more report number two, right? So you can also prepare report number two. Lot of pages are available. So in the page you will have a lot of visuals are available. So you create a dashboard, you get one visual from here, you can get one more visual from here, you can get one visual from here. So this is your dashboard, right? Dashboard can be prepared, so single report, and on that you can prepare multiple dashboards, right? So you can also take report number one, report number two, on that also you can create multiple dashboards. Clear? So that is what can be prepared. So dashboard can be prepared multiple report set and multiple data sets, and cannot add slices to the dashboard. This point we will discuss later. Since dashboard will have multiple data sets, they do not have relationships. So this point we'll discuss later. So pin to dashboard. So how to prepare a dashboard and how to talk about these points we'll discuss later. But dashboard means this is what is called a dashboard. Dashboard means what, Nana? So high level information is called as a dashboard, nothing else. So when we share the dashboard with the user, they will have the access to the underlying reports and the data sets as well. So tomorrow, what is that you're going to be giving to the end user? They don't need a data set. You cannot say, sir, I'm giving data set to the end user. No, 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 no. That end user will get either a report or he will get a dashboard. So end user is not worried about the data set because they have the data. They have given you the data. They're asking you to create a report and dashboard. So what is that you're going to be sharing to the end user? Remember, end user does not want to see your data because end user means a customer. Customer has data. The data is going to be giving it to you. You don't give the same data to him. That is, people will laugh at you when you say I'm giving the same data to him, means because the customer only give you the data. Again, you don't say that I'm giving the data back to him. Customer does not need the data. Customer needs either report or dashboards. So whenever you give the dashboard, so when you give a dashboard to him, the underlying report also will be accessed automatically. Underlying data set also will be accessed automatically. That is the first point. When we share the dashboard with the user, they will have access to the underlying reports and data sets as well. Dashboard can be created using the same data set or different data sets. Dashboard will have read-only info, cannot add slices to the dashboard. These are important points. In tomorrow's class, we'll talk about how to create a dashboard. Today, we have created a report and deploy it. And tomorrow, we'll see how to create a dashboard in tomorrow's class. Okay. So that is what. Any questions, if you have, you will be able to ask me now. Okay. So how to create a dashboard, that we'll see in tomorrow. Tomorrow we don't have class, right? So how to create dashboard means where we need to go to Power BI service, and we will create a dashboard. That we'll see in tomorrow's class. Tomorrow means on Monday's class. Customer will not have technical knowledge. That is the reason he's asking you to prepare a dashboards and everything, right? So he will only see that data. Technical things, we should know. Director should know how to take a movie. Customer he wanted to watch the movie, right? So we are the customers. We'll go to cinema theaters and we watch the movie. But how editing can be done, how the sound recording can be done, how the 3D, cinema can be prepared, how the, storytelling can be done. All these things the director has to take care. So not the end user. End user means you are the end user, right? So now as a developer, you have to be worried about all the technical things, how to create a dashboard and everything. Now, after that, you are simply giving, you simply click on the movie and watch the movie. You simply click on the dashboard, you will watch the dashboard. Click on the report and he will watch the report. That's it, nothing else, right? So that is how the, the customer will see the dashboards and the reports, right? So customer should not have a technical knowledge. So he can have, but if the customer has technical knowledge, then why you will be recruited in the company? Customer himself can become a technical guy, right? So yeah. How can we define data warehouse in the simple words? Data warehouse is a large database where you have historical data. That is what is data warehouse. Clear? Nilima. What is a data warehouse means? What you have to say? Data warehouse is a large database where you have historical data of the company. That's it. These two words, large database, historical data. Clear, Nilima? So that is what is called, what is a data warehouse means. Clear? Yeah.